Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Helps out a lot. And also trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions here. Definitely appreciate that. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. And older subscribers, thank you for continuing to support the content. We have some news regarding Supergirl now. This is a film that is releasing in the summer of next year, but it seems we have a name change, kind of like what happened with Superman. If you know, the original title for Superman that's coming out on July 11th was titled Superman Legacy. And now we have Supergirl dropping the Woman of Tomorrow and just going with Supergirl. Let's read into it. This is definitely going to be another pivotal film for James Gunn in the DCU. It's the second film that they have slated, and it releases right after Superman. Technically now, you do have some projects in between, but this is going to be their second big release. And let's look into some of the thoughts that the author of this article has. The honest truth is that the character of Supergirl has never really had mainstream pull. She's always existed in the shadow of her more iconic cousin, which is true. The 1984 Helen Slater movie, a cult footnote at best, and the CW series, middling ratings and culturally DOA, there just isn't much proven appetite for this character on a big screen. And I will say there is some truth to that, honestly. I think it's very risky to actually go with this as your second film right now. It's an easy choice, but definitely risky just because of the climate, how people don't really move anymore for these type of films, especially films with these female leads. And I think the fact that it's a female lead and the fact that it's a superhero flick, when you could debate that there is superhero fatigue nowadays, it's just very risky in my opinion. Probably a $200 million movie. Most of it, if not all of it, was shot in the UK, and it has wrapped filming. So I'd say things are coming together well for the film at this point. Let's be real, this isn't shaping up to be an event movie. There's no A-list lead, no compelling villain hook, no real sense of urgency. If Marvel can't sell audiences on characters like the Eternals, how is DC going to get butts and seats for Supergirl? Well, I have to kind of disagree with that. I have thumbed through the comic for Woman of Tomorrow. This film is based off of a comic that does exist. I thought the story was pretty compelling, very interesting dynamic that you do have here. And as far as urgency sits in, I'd say it's very urgent that they get something going off the ground. You have to follow up with Superman, not necessarily Supergirl, but I think a follow-up and a year after is a great plan for the DCU. Also, Supergirl is a much more notable character than the Eternals or some of these other side characters that you have in the Marvel universe. Sure, are they entertaining? Are they interesting characters? They could be, but Supergirl has the name, and the name is the gimmick at this point. But let's finish up the reading. There are glimmers of hope. Craig Gillespie is directing, and while he's not the kind of name that moves mountains, he does have a track record with character-focused offbeat fare. He's also proven he can play in the IP sandbox with Disney's Cruella. Then there's the casting. Millie Alcock, who absolutely stole the show in The House of Dragon, landed the lead after a final round face-off with Meg Donnelly. If there's any chance this movie hits Alcock's performance, will be the reason. She's got presence. The film is currently in post-production, and it's slated for a June 26, 2026 release date. And so, ladies and gents, expect some Supergirl promo coming up after Superman. I know that DC is going to get ahead of it. Warner Brothers is going to get ahead of it. And I think there might be even a cameo in Superman. So, going to be very interesting to see how everything plays out. Ladies and gents, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Let them know to subscribe as well. Like this video and ring the bell for notifications for more updates on Supergirl. Be safe. It's Neff signing off.